Alright, we back. We back with another video. Let's not even do nothing crazy. Let's just go in and get into it. Let's see.
I've come to think about it. On this earth, you can't go too far in the ocean. You can't
Right.
go too high in the sky.
Nope.
So that means we have to understand where we live at. And if you see this picture right here,
definitely gotta do that.
that's a face on a mountain, which means that's probably a giant. Do you guys think giants roam the earth?
Of course. Of course.
Some people in Northern Europe were surprised when they found a very strange rock. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but its color is very similar to flesh and blood. Legend has it that it is the flesh of petrified giants. Because it was not suitable to exist in the New Age, God destroyed them, and they turned to stone. These rocks look nothing more than chunks of meat. Not only that, people also discovered rocks with strange shapes, such as human faces and bodies. The mountains look like human muscles. Do you believe there are giants turned to stone in the world?
What?
I've come to think about
bro.
it.
Giants
On
is
this
definitely
earth, you can't.
That did it right there for me. There's no way that's not like a giant that turned into a statue. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. A stone, my bad. It says statue. Stone. But
if you're old
100%.
and your knee pops, it's probably arthritis. But what about if you're young? Knee popping, particularly over the front of the knee, can happen in kids. And it's usually due to a little scar tissue or a fibrous band inside the knee. If it doesn't hurt, nothing to worry about. If you're old and your knee pops, it's
still not a big deal.
Not real.
Well, actually, it probably is.
You are? Is any of it real? I mean, look at this. Look at it! A world built on fantasy. Synthetic emotions in the form of pills. Psychological warfare in the form of advertising. Mind-altering chemicals in the form of food. Brainwashing seminars in the form of media. Isolated bubbles in the form of social networks. Real? You want to talk about reality? We haven't lived in anything remotely close to it since the turn of the century. Turn it off. Took out the batteries, snacked on a bag of GMOs while we toss the remnants in the ever-expanding dumpster of the human condition. Live in branded houses, trademarked by corporations built on bipolar numbers, jumping up and down on digital displays, hypnotizing us into the biggest slumber mankind has ever seen. Just dig pretty deep, kiddo, before you can find anything real. Live in a kingdom of bullshit.
A lot of our family members,
We definitely live in a kingdom of
real.
bullshit. That's
A lot of
true.
them, they're not even real, truth be told. A lot of our family, they're not real. That's why they don't respond to you the way they respond. That's why they don't talk to you the way they respond. You know what I'm saying? They're just there to help you transcend, to become the greatest version of yourself. So you created them as ideas in your head to help you become the version of yourself, which is our higher self, which is a little kid. I explained this in my live last night.
Hey, you can step in the box, you can step out of the box. If you're the creator, you can step in the box, you can step out of the box. If you're not the creator, you're in the box. It's kind of like a PlayStation, right? It's kind of like a PlayStation or a computer, right? You only turn it on when you want to play with it. When you turn it off, that shit goes away. That's what this game is all about. That's what this game is all about. Unfortunately, there are NPCs here because, again, we created them in order to play with them. Because we wanted to know our greatness, how great we are. We wanted to remind ourselves. Just like I tell you, I'm reminding you of who you are and stuff like that. I'm doing what you wanted me to do, to remind you. I'm doing what you wanted me to do, to remind you. That's all I'm doing. That's why y'all paying attention to me. That's why you guys are paying attention to me, because I am reminding you of who you are, of what you are. Not who you are, of what you are, which is a fucking celestial being.
You are claiming the ancient Egyptians were white?
Let him cook.
Let him cook now. The ancient Egyptians were Arabs.
Let him cook.
Let's go deep. Let's find out who the ancient Egyptians said they were. Look at this.
Is this bro?
What are you going
Is this
to say
really
now?
real?
What excuse do you have now? The ancient Egyptians. You are claiming the ancient
Where is
Egyptians
this
were
at?
white?
Let him cook.
You
Let
are
him cook
claiming
now.
the ancient
Deeper
Egyptians were
they
Arabs.
go into
Let's go deep. Let's find out who the ancient
Heaven and hell are states of consciousness. Hell being the root chakra. This is why the devil is red. Because red...
Model was that pussy boy artist.
This is African voodoo witchcraft, and that thing is called Zangbado, or the spirit of night. There's nobody inside of it. This is actually a spirit, which is a guardian of the black magic community in Africa.
That's a spirit moving around.
This is African voodoo witchcraft, and that thing is called Zangbado, or the spirit of night. There's
creepy.
nobody inside of it. This is actually
That's
a spirit,
creepy.
which is a guardian of the black magic community in Africa.
Nobody's in there? That's crazy.
It honestly blows my mind how nobody's talking about this. The truth about Bob Marlay. Bob Marlay was a singer back in 1977. For those...
Alright, we're talking 3.
It's Marlay.
I see a lot of Arabs commenting rubbish. This is not really an argument.
You know how Elvis Presley died in...
I want to see this.
I see a lot of Arabs commenting rubbish. This is not really an argument against Arab. Because the history of Arabs in Africa is well documented. They invaded North Africa here in 639 AD. Let me tell my Arab friends something. Here, at the source of the Nile, which is helping you to survive down there, we say sleeping in a garage does not make you a car. You can be in Egypt all you want, but you'll never be Egyptian. And you can't stand the test of time. Very soon your population will implode. And I've seen in the comments somewhere, one of them saying that they are protecting their race by marrying their brothers and cousins. But you need to understand genetics. Not just understand, but overstand genetics. That is the level that I'm on. The black gene is the dominant gene. Any other gene is recessive. It means in the gene pool, you can't outlast the black gene. And as an Arab, if you dare to have a child with a black person, that child is black. So it's just a matter of time before you breed yourselves into extinction. But we love you still.
You know how Elvis Presley died in like 1977?
Yeah.
There's facts like he's still alive.
Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis. So there's a guy in a mental, like dead as a mental institute named Jesse something, right?
Yeah.
He's like claiming, he kind of looks like Elvis Presley. You can look up, I'll put the pictures up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of looks like Elvis Presley, right? And he was claiming that, oh, I am Elvis Presley. I am Elvis Presley.
Yeah, he
right?
said that?
Yeah, he said that. And obviously no one's going to believe him.
Oh, that's why he's in the mental institute?
Yeah, that's why, because like no one would believe him because he's in that like institute.
Oh,
so
shit.
he's like, no. Like, trust me, I am.
Yeah.
So a doctor ran a DNA test on him. Fam, the DNA matched Elvis,
No.
his mom, and his dad.
So that's him. What the
We don't know yet, I guess.
So why isn't it in the news and shit?
I don't know. I guess they're censoring it.
Yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
So you're telling me they faked Elvis's death and just put him in a mental hospital?
I guess. Is this another story where it's like, oh, a big celebrity didn't want the spotlight no more and he just wanted to chill?
Maybe not. I think it's a different theory.
What?
So you're telling me this and I came up with a theory in my head.
Okay.
What if...
You know how Elvis Presley died?
This guy's breakdown of what the Matrix really is very accurate.
Yeah, you need to escape the Matrix, but escaping the Matrix is not what you think it is, so I'm going to tell you exactly what it is in this video, so stay to the end, because it's the most informative video you're going to see today. But you need to realize that escaping the Matrix, quote unquote, it's so cliche nowadays, I literally hate saying it. It's not about just getting rich, it's not about just making a bunch of money, it's about liberating yourself mentally. Getting rid of the shackles that you've placed upon yourself, that you think about every single day. 1, the limiting beliefs that you have. 2, your inability to be present. The present moment is everything. It's all we'll ever experience, but you're constantly putting yourself in moments that don't exist, like the past and the future, worrying yourself, making yourself anxious. This is never going to get you to where you want to be. So no, escaping the Matrix isn't having a fuck ton of money or having a bunch of cool cars. Escaping the Matrix is being able to wake up every day and live peacefully throughout your day. Having money helps, and having clarity over what you want to do to make money helps. So I decided I'm going to host an absolutely free Zoom call on Sunday. Be there on how you guys can start to liberate yourself mentally. Because then once you do that, the money comes a whole lot easier.
This guy's breakdown of what the Matrix really...
Alright, the number 8, the number of abundance.
Y'all not ready for this one. And quite frankly, neither am I. I'm falling victim of the same thing y'all falling victim of too. And that's the black screen. That thing right there. Out of all the glasses and plastics and fiberglass and glasses and all these different plastics, why we always gotta go to the black screen? Why? Tell me, why? No matter where you go, it's a black screen.
Yeah.
You ever just go home and just pop some popcorn, turn on a movie, and then it's that scene that come on when they arrest a criminal and now he in the interrogation room and they behind the black glass and they watching him and he don't got no idea they watching him from the other side. They make your phone out the same stuff. Then you gotta start asking the real question. Well, if they making my phone out of this same material, who on the other side of my phone then? Am I on FaceTime right now? And how come every time I'm talking about something suspicious, Siri just pops up on my phone and wanna have a conversation all of a sudden? And then after thinking about all this, my movie go off, I get a glass of water, I turn around and I realize my damn TV black. Ain't nobody safe. Y'all not ready for this one. And quite.
If you don't believe NASA be faking their footage, then watch this.
Of course.
Before we get started, just for entertainment
Indeed.
purposes only. I'm just playing games. But pay attention.
They fake most of their footage of the ISS in it. Watch this. I want to show you guys my analysis of this Discovery farewell. So here's the video in question. So I brought this into Premiere Pro. And I figured out that the image actually was filmed upside down. Or it's being displayed, played back upside down. So I flipped it 180. And I slowed it down and I brightened it up a little bit. And you can see, here it is. Here's the original. What the hell is she doing? And here it is flipped. You can see she has a camera and she keeps bringing it up to her face. And she's doing it super fast. I think the reason she's doing it super fast is they're filming it underwater, so it took a lot longer. I actually slowed the clip down to about 20% of its original speed. So that's about 5 times as fast. Another interesting note is that I guess she took off her shirt really quick because now she's in a short-sleeved, what looks like a maroon. Well, we duped everybody. Bunch of
As you can see, NASA is really their own production crew.
Yeah.
Barely anything, probably nothing that they ever showed us
Whole
was
movie
actually
scene.
real. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about
That's
it. What else y'all
crazy.
think NASA has been lying about. Like I always say, keep vibrating high and stay rich.
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but start practicing balance. You can't be too much in your logical and you can't be too much in your just flow state, in your intuitive state. You got to be able to think logical and follow your intuition. That's how you will get the life you want. It's literal balance. I've said this a million times. If you stand up and you lean too much to the right, you're going to fall. If you lean too much to the left, you're going to fall. The same thing with life, bro. You got to find your divine balance and you start attracting everything. Not only that, you actually have peace. See, a lot of these, motivational speakers and people that talk about financial freedom, bro, a lot of them don't know how to balance. And that might have got them a lot of money. But see, like Bob Marley said, some people so broke, all they got is money. Not everything is money, bro. See, money is an important factor. It's a currency, it's energy. But if y'all didn't know, there's a high suicide rate amongst millionaires and billionaires. So you can't just say money is everything. Some people don't have balance, bro. Learn how to think logical and follow your intuition. And watch how far that takes you in life. See, sometimes we lose balance. Like sometimes I lose balance. Sometimes we tap in more with this side or that side. But I always bring myself back to balance. And once I do that, life just becomes easy, bro. This is one thing that I've been practicing for a very long time, balance. And it changed my life, bro. But yeah, peace and love to y'all. Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this.
Man. Definitely gotta have that. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end it off right there. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, wealth, joyfulness, all that good stuff, man. Again, make sure you guys get a fruit in today. And let's make today a good one, okay? With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.